SuperDraftTheLeague Battle Revolution Week 2. Oh my god, so Waterfall Colosseum. Oh my god, yeah! Yeah! Oh my god, I'm so excited. This week is one of the weeks. I'm not competing this week, just a heads up. Tom's not here, so I'm going to run and organize everything, and I'm sure it's going to be fine. This is going to be the first SuperDraftTheLeague week. Actually, no, the second SuperDraftTheLeague week that Tom wasn't a part of. The first time Tom wasn't a part of a week, our man of the match was Wayne Rooney. So hopefully we don't have something that stupid this time, and we can just get this ball rolling, and we can have a nice quick week. Week 2, it is the third week. It is the third week of this, the second week. So, we're going to quickly run through the rules, because I just want to make sure that there is literally no confusion this time. There's no problems, and we're going to sort it all out. So I want everybody to have your showdown ready for my nice tutorial, because it is time for another segment I like to call Super Sam the Ham's awesome tutorial to week 2 of SuperDraftTheLeague Battle Revolution Waterfall Colosseum. I'm confused. Can you say it again? I will say it again. I will say it again. Okay. Everybody listen, I don't care if you're eating beans, you're gonna pay attention. I hope you enjoy your beans, I really do, but you're gonna pay attention. I mean everyone, by the way. Everyone. So, here is Pokemon Showdown. Hooray! Hang on. I'm just gonna make sure I don't leak anyone's team, because I might have put someone's team in here to make sure it's all okay. Yeah, let me just delete all those. Okay, here is Pokemon Showdown. Hooray! I can't wait to take part in SuperDraftTheLeague Battle Revolution Week 2 Waterfall Colosseum. I'm gonna pick my team. Okay, so my first Pokemon is going to be from OU, and I'm going to choose Gliscor. I love Gliscor, and Gliscor is going to have these moves. Hooray! And he's going to have an air balloon, because that's really good on Gliscor. Now, I'm going to give my Gliscor nickname. I can't speak Paul. It's going to be Paul, and Paul's going to be shiny. Yippee! And Paul's going to be level 100. So to clarify, level 100. We're doing level 100 because it's just easy. Everyone is going to be level 100. Gliscor? Well, yes, either Gliscor or Gliscor, but the Pokemon itself goes Gliscor, and fucking shut up, Force Slap! So, here we go. That's my first Pokemon, Paul, the Gliscor. I'm now going to come out. There's Paul, right? There's Gliscor. There's my first Pokemon. I'm now going to make my second Pokemon, and that's a new team. It's a new team. You do not have all your Pokemon on one team. So then I'm going to have Excadrill. Yippee! We go bang, bong, bang, bang, bang. Physical Sweeper. Yeah, he's going to be not shiny. He's going to be polar. Or should I say she's going to be polar. There you go. Lovely. Oh, and she's going to hold the Focus Sash, because nobody's allowed to hold the same items. No same items. And there are my first two Pokemon. They're all on separate teams. If anybody brings a full team of 5 to a game, you are losing the game. You lose one match. It's a best of 3. If anybody brings a full team of 5 to a game, you are losing that game. I do not care. I'm not fucking around. Everybody listening right now, you are losing a game. I do not care. So, no. Okay, let me finish. So to clarify, there is no set order in which you bring your 5. You can bring them in any order. You're not doing OU versus OU or UU versus UU. What's going to happen is we're going to go to team preview, right, like we did in the last one. And your opponent will see your 5 Pokemon on the stream. The team preview will be on the stream. Please do not bring your 5 Pokemon to a match. You will see both teams, your team and your opponent's team. You will then both message me what Pokemon you're bringing to game 1. You will then go into game 1, play it. Great. One Pokemon, any tier. No, they don't have to be the same tier as your opponent, any tier. You message me what Pokemon you bring in, game 1, done. You come out of game 1, you message me what you bring into game 2, you go into game 2, bang. You have 5 Pokemon, so it's a best of 5, so first to 3. I made an awful mistake then. I just don't understand. Again, Just to reiterate one last time, nobody bring a full team of 5 to a game. It is 5 individual 1v1s, okay? This is literally the... I want to clarify, by the way, this is a stupid format. I want to clarify, this format is stupid, and realistically, it's very dog shit. Very bad. But most of my teams are weak to the same type. That's fine, because they're only going to be in a 1v1, so unless your opponent has all the same type on their team. To clarify, you cannot bring the same Pokemon twice in a set. You cannot, if say I bring Pikachu and Jam brings Groudon. Jam's Groudon beats my Pikachu. Jam can't bring Groudon again. I can't bring Pikachu again. Game 2, choose a new one. Any order, bada bing, bada boom, bada bong, bada bada bing. Bada boom, bada bing, bada bomb. No worries, Pat, my fucking pleasure. And I just want to say, this is a stupid format. This is a bad format. This format invites gimmicky stuff. You should have clarified this before we started. What am I doing right now? What am I doing right now? What do you mean? No, Errors, it is going to fly by, because here's why. If anybody breaks a rule, you lose the game. We're not being like, oh, you do. If anybody breaks a rule at any point, too bad. You lose. Good day. Sam, it's okay. I know it's okay. But again, I just want to get this point across. This is a stupid, bad format that invites gimmicky bullshit. I'm closing my eyes while I say this so I can't get rage baited and distracted. It invites gimmicky bullshit. It invites being an asshole. But we are doing all the formats from Battle Revolution, and this is literally one of them. This is just one of the formats in the game where you have to do 1v1s, and it's stupid there, and it's stupid here. The only thing that I'm not allowing, obviously, is the Endeavor quick attack, because that's just boring, and everyone would run it, and it'd be shit. But any other gimmicks is fine. It's fine, okay? Yeah, so the format... Maddie, wonderful question, because that is something I actually haven't clarified. Wonderful question. Beautiful. It is going to be you will be doing this level 100 again, to clarify, level 100. And you will be doing anything goes, okay? Now, I'm going to regret saying this. I'm really going to regret saying this. But are there any questions? What is Arrows' team? Well, everybody's team, by the way, you're gonna know everyone's team. You're not gonna know their sets. So this is one thing I will say, right? You're gonna know everyone's teams. His main is an instrument. I think it did actually technically get clarified as an instrument like a few days ago. Like, you can Google it. I think it did. So no losers bracket. Everyone said fuck losers. I think losers bracket will be fine because it's going to be quick, but they said no losers, so no losers. Fuck, what was I going to say? No parameters. What is Eris' team? Oh yeah, the teams. So, you will see the teams on team preview, right? So you will know everyone's teams, but you're not going to ever get the full sets. Obviously, nobody can change their sets during this. You can't change your sets at all. So what that means is that you should pay attention to what everyone's Pikachus do, because you could possibly be going against it at some point. I think the way Self-Destruct would... No, Paris Song is based on speed. I think Self-Destruct, you just lose. I have 2 hours, so I'll gladly take no losers. Okay, that's fine. Again, I do genuinely think this is going to take, like, less than an hour. Like, I'm being so serious. Why does my throat hurt for some reason? What's going on? That's really weird. Oh, fuck, what if I can't pay attention? Then you lose. But that was going to happen anyway, so who cares? Right. I'm sure we'll find a way to make it. Hydration tech. I've got a Lucozade. Yes, Michael, I did clarify that. I clarified that we are doing no in-between tiers. I clarified that the tiers have to be specifically from Showdown. So, as long as nobody's broken those, I clarified that it has to be these tiers according to Showdown. Because whatever's here. So none of this nonsense. Are you? I'm assuming I'm Gucci. I just rebirth. Just make sure they're all level 100. And again, you have an individual team for each Pokemon. Nobody brings a team of 5 to any match. And we're doing it all in anything goes. And what I will ask is that if you could all send me your copy pastes or just your spreads now. Just so I can keep a track that nobody changes their spreads. Yes, 5 teams, 1 mon each, all 100. Yes. And guys, I don't know, but I found out about these in-between tier bullshit like a few days ago. If anybody has brought them, feel free to flag it, because I don't know, and I'm not gonna check. But if you notice it, let me make sure I haven't broken any rules too. No, I can't. Because I've told you the rules, and if you've broken them, what do you want me to do? You have to bring a Pokemon from each of the tiers, and you can't have the same item on any Pokemon. Those are literally the only rules for team building, and no quick attack endeavor focus sash nonsense. Okay? But I'm slow. Well, too bad. Arrows, thank you for sending me your sets. Rebirth, thank you for sending me your sets. Okay, I'm gonna now make the challenge bracket. What's the tournament name? Waterfall SDTLBR. Game, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Single stage, yeah. Single elimination, yeah. Finally, yeah. Yeah. Even continue. Oh, Pokemon. Now. I forgot how to start a tournament. Oh, bulk ad. Okay, here we go. So, Arrows, Force Lapped, Jam, Rebirth, Valk, Jess, Maddie. Bulk ad participant. Lovely. Shuffle seeds. Okay. I didn't see what the seeds are. Bracket. Okay, here we go. Fine. Yes, you get a buy. Rebirth is right there. You're not entering this one? I'm not. I was gonna say I would Valk, but just because I'm making sure everything runs, I just didn't. I couldn't be bothered. I don't know if Rebirth should get a buy for winning, but every week's a new week, so somebody randomly got a buy last week, so fuck it. I think Rebirth should be a high seed. Yeah, you might be right. Guys, I'm gonna do a minute-long poll. Who gets the buy? Rebirth, you're allowed to vote on this, by the way. Rebirth. Oh, well, it chose Jess. So, Rebirth or Jess, who gets the buy? I think Rebirth, because he won last week. But it's also an argument to be made that Rebirth is, that it's a week-by-week basis. So, Jess should get it. No, Force Slap does not get the buy. Give it to Rebirth. Okay, well, Arrows and Valk, you are up first. Wait, oh, fuck, I forgot. I gotta do something. Wait. Hang on! Yeah, I randomized it. Why random? Well, why not? You say seed it like last week, but last week and this week have nothing in common. Because, for example, you put Wolfie Glick, the best VGC player in the world, in a singles format. He's not going to do anything. And the person who came second, I came second, dickhead. No, seeding it from last week's placings doesn't make any sense. So, yeah, Novak, just send me who you're entering game 1. Listen, I don't think you understand how quick this is going to be, which is why I've suggested a loser's bracket. Because I think it's a poll tie. We decided Rebirth. I don't care. I didn't vote. Rebirth. Good job. Gets the bye. I don't think there's any reason to seed it based on last week's placings. If anybody disagrees, then feel free to tell me why you disagree. But I just don't think there's any reason. This is more random though, so we can win. Okay, well, listen. Here's team preview. I just want to fucking play, man. Me too. Val, just to clarify, you don't have to send me the full... Okay, full slapped. I need your exact Pokemon set, right? The set, not just the Pokemon. I need a screenshot of all their moves and stuff so I know you don't change them. Even though I trust that you're not going to change them. Just so I know, right? Yeah, but Val, just let you know, you only need to send me what you're sending game 1. But if you want to stick with that order for the whole thing, that's fine. But, yeah. Ugh. Who has the Bronzo? It's in the middle. Bronzo's everyone's 6th Pokemon. Alright, Arrows, if you could send me which Pokemon you're bringing to game 1. Maddie, you can only bring each Pokemon to a set once. So if you, for example here now, right? If, wait, we don't see each other's moves, just the Mons? Yeah. Can you give me 5 minutes? What? 5 minutes?! Arrows, you can see their typing by putting the mouse over them in a showdown battle. You can see their typing. But that's when I'm in. Okay, but Arrows, you can't counterpick his order anyway. You're not gonna know who he's using until you're already against it. Thank you, Valk. Jesus. Like Arrows, this thing just doesn't matter because if he has 4 steel types, you said something ain't good against steel game 1. Good luck game 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, no, but it's best of 5. Right? Because that's why you have 5 Pokemon. No. Best of 3. Wait, no, hang on. Okay, we can do best of 5. Sure, we can do best of 5, but that does mean... Yeah, okay, we'll do best of 5, but then if it goes to game 6, then it resets, and you can choose from any of your 5 again. Everyone happy with that? Hi. Oh, wait, no, I'm stupid. No, but wait, if it's best of 5, that's first to 3, right? Oh, yeah, no, I'm stupid. I'm stupid and ugly. 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 Oh, for fuck's sake. I just received a rather alarming DM. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, Michael, it's not. Michael, that's not okay. Michael, which 2 is it? Michael, which 2 is it? Yeah, Valk, yeah, that's literally why. Apparently, Arrows has 2 Pokemon in NU. Michael, just to clarify, we're basing this off whatever showdown list the tiers has. I think Smogon are different. So which 2 are you talking about? Yeah. Yeah, Sylveon is NU. Sylveon is NU, I'm looking at it right now. I mean, didn't you say we could use a lower tier if you wanted? Yes, Maddie, but that... So Arrows just chose... If Arrows did this right, he's done OU, UU, RU, NU, and then he chose another NU instead of a PU or an PU. Right, hasn't gone lower. Look at Discord. That's Sylveon. Yeah, Arrows, because lower tier mons can be used in higher tier formats. That doesn't mean that's what format, like that. Like you can use a UU in OU if you want, but you can't use an OU in UU. So for example, your NU mon is legal in RU because RU is better Pokemon. So if you want to bring a worse Pokemon from NU to RU, you're allowed. But you can't bring a Pokemon from RU to NU because that's a better Pokemon coming into a lower tier. Which is why I specified many times that when building your team to please go to new team, select the format, and then look for the pocket monster. Because if we type in Sylveon, Sylveon is an NU pocket monster. Arrows, I think the simplest way I can explain this, right, is think of it like a tier list. So say this is S tier, A tier, B tier, D tier. You can bring a D tier mon to a C tier match if you want, but obviously there's going to be a lot of C tier mons there. But you can't bring a C tier mon down to a D tier match. So the reason that Sylveon is NU, but it's allowed in RU, is because you're bringing a worse mon into a format with better Pokemon. Which, like, you're allowed if there's something specific you want to do, because you're putting yourself theoretically at a disadvantage, because it's an NU Pokemon going into an RU format. So that's why you were verified allowed for RU. That's why that's allowed. But that doesn't mean that Sylveon is an RU Pokemon. Sylveon is an NU Pokemon. Which it does literally say next to it on Pokemon Showdown right there. Valka's messaged me that... sorry, Jam has messaged me that he is also... Maybe NU is better than RU. No, RU is better. It goes down. Overused, usually used, rarely used, never used. Partially used. Little cup. Yeah, so Arrows, your Pokemon, yes, you have 2 NU, but you should have a PU. Because you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and when everyone's gone 5 and got to a worse one, you've just gone 5 and stayed up here. I have a PU, then you don't have one of... Which one of these don't you have? Oh, hang on, guys. Hang on. It might be okay. I have all of them. That's not possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you have 2 of the same, how can you possibly have them all? Look at Discord. Oh my god. Arrows. Oh, you've put Sylveon as RU when it's not RU, it's NU. So you've done one... Wait, hang on. Yeah, wait, stop typing, stop! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So which, you can't have all of them. You have OU, UU. Oh, okay, no. So he hasn't brought an RU, and he's brought 2 NUs. Is that what you've done? Guys, I've received multiple messages asking, can you change your teams? No! You can't change your teams now that you've seen 2 people's teams! What are we talking about? Well, no, because in what I realistically meant, I meant you could bring them from tiers lower than this. You could bring lower than the tiers mentioned is what I meant by that. There are Pokemon that aren't even in PU, they're that bad. Is what I meant. Because now fundamentally you have a stronger set of 5 than everyone else. We should have said that. That is what I said. I have a weaker? How? Oh, I guess that's true. Okay, yeah, but okay. No, you're right. That's not what I meant, but you are right. Because I meant you could bring Pokemon lower than PU. No, guys, as soon as we get through everyone's teams, we should be fine. Maybe we should look at everyone's teams now. Thoughts? Just to weed out any problems. You know what? We're going to do that. We're going to look at everyone's teams. So what is the issue? The issue is we had a different understanding of what I meant, and now I'm trying to work out if what you've done is a problem. Well, yeah, because that if everyone else has understood it differently, then everyone's built their teams under different understandings of the rules. Like somebody might have wanted to bring 2 NUs like you have, but not realized that was an option. Jam, just to clarify, from your message, you did what Arrows did, right? You've done what Arrows has done. You don't have a UU Pokemon, and you have 2 of one of the lower tiers, yeah? Yes, sir. Okay, guys, everyone here, does everyone here think that's fine? I don't know, or can be bothered to check if anyone else has done that. That's not specifically what I meant when I said you could bring lower tiers. I meant lower than PU, like Pokemon that just aren't used. But I need some input. Is everyone fine with that? That some people might have 2 mons from a lower tier rather than 1 from a higher tier. Technically, it should be weaker. Yeah, no, you're right, which is why I don't think it's fine. Yeah. Yeah. I thought that's what you meant? Okay, fine. Okay, maybe I'm... Okay, I guess I explained it wrong. That's fine. Alright, great. Perfect. So here's team preview. So, Arrows and Valk, after everything we've just discussed, I'll take my apology. You won't take your apology. I'm not apologizing. Are you guys still using the ones that we said? That you sent, or would you like to change? Okay, so Arrows, you're still using the one you sent. Valk, you still sending what you sent. Alright. Perfect. Let me know when you're in game 1. And do not start until I join. That was close. Just type it in. Okay, well, here's team preview for game 1. There are, out of these Pokemon, a few of them are shared across some of the upcoming teams you'll see. I think maybe 2 or 3 are shared. There's one Pokemon that I saw a couple of times, I think. I might have been wrong about how many times I saw it, though, because I thought, I'll be honest, I thought I saw... No errors, fuck, put it in chat, it's that. Fuck said it. Okay. But yeah, I assume that much like the losers bracket last week, we'll see what's strong as we go. And I think it could be fun to try and keep a record of each Pokemon's individual win rate. And see if we have somebody who's just like a hidden boss. These are some lovely Pokemon. Oh, here we go. Okay, we're going. Oh, I've challenged Valk. That's wrong. Hang on. That's wrong. Yep, there we go. Alright. So once we get started, this should be relatively quick. So we've got game 1, we've got Flygon versus Lincoln Park. So I don't really know much about these Pokemon. I believe, if I'm not wrong about the tiers, that Flygon is actually one of Arrows' lower tiers, which I'm surprised Flygon is that bad in singles. Like, I don't know anything about singles, really. But again, the Cosmo's also a reasonably low tier. Yeah, I can see that being the case, but first impression is a very dangerous move that I saw in the lineup of moves, and I was like, I think first impression could end up being fucking disgusting. Scarlet and Violet fucked up the tiers, I see that. Photon Geyser off rip is ridiculous, by the way. Yeah, I think this is quite an unfortunate matchup for our friend Flygon here, because, well, apparently he's going to outspeed here, but I don't know if Flygon, unfortunately, has enough in the tank. Oh, we're going Scale Shot. Are we loaded dice? Are we loaded dice? Oh, I don't think we are. I don't think we are loaded dice. Unfortunate. That is game 1 to Necrozma. Yeah, I don't really know if there's a lot different arrows could have done there. It's just a very tough matchup for Flygon, to be honest. Alright, guys, who are you bringing to game 2? Respect the gambling. I respect the gambling as well. I don't know what item we were on Flygon. I don't want to look, but you did have loaded dice? Oh, I see. I should have wrote Bright Powder. Bright Powder, my beloved. No, 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 no. Alright. Alright. Both competitors have sent me their game 2 mons, and this is, I'm excited for this. I'm excited to see this one. Alright. Get in as soon as you're ready. Anything X or Pokemon that can't be picked? No. This screen is a big enough of a ball ache. There are 57 interactable things on this screen, and I hate it. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Alright, we're in. Oops, I pressed the wrong button again. Okay, here we go. That is loud. Alright. So Arrows, when I saw Arrows' sheet, I saw Hitmonlee. I thought, what the fuck is that thing doing here? Yeah. I mean, type matchup wise, this should be in Hitmonlee's favor, but of course, Horsey here is a very strong Pokemon. Icicle Crash gonna drop Hitmonlee down to 1 health. The question is though, can Hitmonlee kill back in 1 hit? Reversal! Oh god! Oh Jesus! And who said Hitmonlee wasn't gonna win? Arrows has revealed his ace in the hole, Hitmonlee. So I really hope that you all have something in the back for Hitmonlee. What is a Custap Berry? Jam, I don't know. I do not know what a Custap Berry is. What's it do? Wow. A rare competitive focused held item in Pokemon that allows the holder to move first just once when its HP drops to 25% or less. What the fuck is a Custap Berry? I've never heard that thing in my life. What a fucking niche item though. Holy moly. Alright, I've been sent the mons for game 3. How many Reddit threads? More Reddit threads than I've ever read. I've never ever fucking heard of that item in my life. ChatGPT cooked on that one. I thought ChatGPT was your ghostwriter, not Arrows. Alright, here we go. Did I do it right this time? I did! No, fuck, I did close. We're getting better. Alright, we've got Woofer versus LeBron James. I mean, again, just looking at this straight up, this is a bit of a long day for Zamazenta, I think. Zamazenta not able to run his item that makes him the big dog that we usually see him as, because that item is banned. But Arrows knew that. Arrows, knowing that, still decided that Zamazenta was the pick, apparently. Latios, though, is forever. And I don't know a lot about singles, but the only thing I do know is that Latios has forever been an OU demon. Latios is a freakish Pokemon in the singles format. Let's see, a big crunch, holy moly. Wow, Lusterfish just one-shots. Good God. I'll be honest, Crunch did a lot more than I thought it would. Boom! Oh, fuck, Valk hit him back with his own boom. Bye-bye, doggy. Yeah, fucking bye-bye, doggy indeed. Jesus Christ. Alright, so that is 2-1 to Valk. Aero's tournament life on the line already because we agreed no losers bracket. Is that specs? I mean, Valk can confirm or deny that if they want, but that did a lot of damage. Unfortunate for Zamazenta getting the defense boost, right? Obviously the defense boost not going to do anything there. Soldew sucks. I don't even know what Soldew does. Arrows, if you're going to send me a last Pokemon. Well, potentially last Pokemon. I speak out of tone. Potentially last Pokemon. Let's see, what does Arrows have in the tank? We've used Flygon, we've used Hitmonlee, and we've used Zamazenta. Those are the Haxorus or Sylveon here to try and pick up the dub. And I think we're about to go in. Both competitors have sent me their last Pokemon, so let's get in to the last, potentially last, game of Ares' tournament life. Yes! Okay, got it right that time. Also, it would not let you use it. John Longest Neck. Oh, God. Yeah, this is a really tough look for for Haxorus here. John Longest Neck, a very strong Pokemon, but I don't know a lot about fucking Raging Bolt here, but I don't think it's got the highest defense in the world. So can we one hit? Oh, we can't, and we've got a Citrus Berry, but if we can't one hit it, oh. Unfortunate for Haxorus, just not able to tank a single move. John has, in fact, swallowed. He has swallowed. A good friend. Hello, Rona. Alright. So that is game 1 to Valk. Congratulations, Valk. Which means we're going down next to game 2, which is Force Slapped versus Maddie. Oh my God. Let's get Force Slapped in. I'm doing this live this time, guys, so you're going to see behind the scenes. Force Slap gets a free win, you think? Maddie was kind of an unexpected demon last time. Alright, so let's reveal the teams one at a time. First up, we got Force Slap's team. Force Slap is going to be bringing Hisuian Typhlosion, Sylveon, Salazzle, Hydreigon, and Goldengo. And Maddie is going to be bringing Iron Valiant, Skeledirge, Bishop, Meloetta, and Regirock. I do just want to clarify before we go any further, Maddie. Is that the right Meloetta, or did you mean the fighting one? Oh, okay. My mistake. I actually didn't know that. Could one of you give me your showdown name in chat as well, actually? Actually, I think it's just Force Slap. Yeah, Maddie, it's just Force Slap. So Force Slap, why is... on Showdown just to make sure that's him, right? Why is he in the Espanol chat room? He's not in any games. He's not in any other chat rooms, but he's in the Espanol chat. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Bro, chat GPT wasn't enough, bro. I had to fucking jump to the Spaniards to be like, help me, bro. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. What a fucking disaster. Didn't know what, Jam? Fucking Spanish, probably. He probably doesn't know fucking Spanish. Well, Maddie, 4slap, whenever you're ready, send me what Pokemon you're going to be using for game 1. Okay. Maddie has sent me their Pokemon. Now we wait for 4slap. This will surely be any second now. Alright, we've got the Pokemon decided. If you can get into a match and 4slap, you can get out of the Espanol chat room. We can get this next game on the go. Don't sleep on Eviolite Turtwig. Very true. Very, very true. Alright, here we go. So 4slap did bring in Sylveon, which we didn't see from Arrows last time. And Maddie bringing somewhat of a SuperDraftTheLeague icon with Regirock. This is Wayne Mooney. Alright, let's see what Regirock has in store. I mean, Regirock usually pretty telegraphed, but if we're being honest, I think this Sylveon is just going to click Hyper Beam. And that could be the end of that. I don't really know what Regirock's going to have to say about that. I don't know if Regirock has the best special defense stat in the world. We're going to find out. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that Sylveon is definitely not Pixelate. And yeah, looking at the ability that 4slap sent me now, that is definitely a cute charm Sylveon. Okay. That's a shame. Maybe cute charm will come up later. But we really wanted Pixelate that. 4slap, do you know what the problem is? You can tell he talked to Arrows and half listened. I was there when they made their teams, Jam, or when 4slap made his, and there wasn't any communications, from my understanding. And I didn't help. But I will say, if I had noticed beforehand that he was cute charm instead of Pixelate, I would have told him. But I didn't know. I didn't know. Oh god. Alright, 4slap, who's coming game 2? I don't know what that means. So the reason you run Hyper Beam on Sylveon is because it has the ability Pixelate. And Pixelate makes all normal type moves Fairy type moves. So they're stronger on Sylveon because of Stab. Remember we talked about Stab yesterday. Same type attack bonus. Same type as the Pokemon using the move. More damage. Unfortunately, you ran Cute Charm instead of Pixelate. And Hyper Beam was just a normal type move. And normal is, well, Rock resists normal. So that's why you didn't do any damage with Hyper Beam. Alright, but I've been sent both the mods for game 2. Are we in? We're not in. I love Pokemon. That's unfortunate. If you're going to run the gimmick strat for Slap, you should at least probably check you know the gimmick. Correct. If you had the right ability, you probably would have won there. What gimmick? I'm just picking shit? Why did you pick? Okay. It's fine. Let me know when you're in the match. Force Slap is still... Okay, Force Slap. Can you close your games? You've got 4 games open, man. 2. Okay, it's fine. Here we go. So Force Slap has brought Goldengo here. Why is Goldengo surfing? Does he usually surf? That looks wrong to me. But oh well. Okay, Piku from Fortnite. Oh, we're running Balloon! Oh! Okay! Okay, Philip, I see you! Kardashian! So let's see, I mean, Goldengo is a deviously strong pocket monster. But let's see what we can do. So I'll take a look at the sets here. I'm not going to say anything. I don't want to spoil anything. Of course, Goldengo known famously for one move being Make It Rain. So is that what we're going to see here? I don't know. I don't know. It is what we're going to see here. Doing a big 42%. Oh, but lowering our special attack. And Miku from Fortnite has gone for a Calm Mind. Oh no. That's not good. Force Slap weakening himself off the rip. Is there anything he can do here to make this up? We gotta really hope that Meloetta can do enough damage to us and that Meloetta cannot heal itself or we are in big trouble. Thunderbolt, not gonna do anything. Skill swap, wow! Meloetta, now good as gold. We're using Make It Rain. Oh, we got a crit! The critical hit, Make It Rain! There's just no fucking way! Alright, that's 1-1. Oh my god, Force Slap should not have won that under any circumstances. I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Also, I forgot to put gambling on. We'll do gambling from every set after this. Actually, this set's even. We'll do gambling now. I don't know what the timer is for gambling, so if you want to do it, be quick. I've just started it. If you want to do it, be quick. Be quick. It's up. It's up. It's up. It's up. Yeah, really unfortunate, using Make It Rain off rip, especially because of how much he didn't do. I mean, if Force Slap doesn't get the crit there, he does obviously lose, that game. But I've now been sent both the Pokemon for game 3. So whenever you're ready, let's go for game 3. All in on the slapped. I mean, luck so far does appear to be on Force Slap's side. Will it continue? I sure hope not. Okay, so this is possibly Hydreigon's worst nightmare in front of him. But let's see what he can do about it. Of course, knowing the way this format is, it is usually a good idea to make sure that you bring something to at least cover your weaknesses. unfortunate. That is just rough. You do hate to see that. Oh, you should. This is what I mean. This is why I thought we needed a loser's bracket. This is going to be so quick. But here, 4 slaps tournament life already on the line. Let's see who they're going to bring for their final match. Again, I can't reiterate how much of a joke format this is. Like, please don't let this paint a picture of what you think the other formats are going to be like. Arguably, our 2 most serious formats are the 2 left to come. Alright. Oh, this is interesting, actually. This is interesting. This is interesting. I've now received both the Pokemon coming to Game 3, 4. And, this is interesting. So, we have the 2 Fire Ghost starters in Skeledirge and Hisuian Typhlosion. Now, both of these Pokemon see play in doubles as far as I'm aware. Like Hisuian, I mean, not a lot, obviously, but I've seen both of these Pokemon do things. As for singles, though, I'm not sure. But this is just going to come down to the raw attack stats, I think, and hopefully clicking the right moves. Who the fuck was else was I supposed to bring? Bishop? Yeah, it's a tough day for you, Maddie. I've never clicked the right move in my life, that is true, but I'm hoping that you look at what's in front of you, and you look at what you've got available, and you make the right decision. But let's see what he does. Jesus Christ. I've just looked at this Typhlosion set, and there's a move on. There we go! We're hitting a big Shadow Ball. Oh! And Miguel not able to set up the Substitute! And another Shadow Ball is just gonna do it. Substitute Skeledirge? That is deranged! Holy moly, okay, well I guess we're going to Game 5. We're actually going to Game 5. 4 slap. There's a move on that Typhlosion of yours that is fucking sickening. What is your goddamn problem? I hope we get to see it down the line. Alright, well, Game 5 then. We know who everyone's bringing. It's going to be Bishop versus Salazzle. Uh-oh. Not looking great for Maddie, unfortunately leaving Bishop this late in the rotation. With these 2 Pokemon being the last ones. Bishop is going to have to put on a masterclass here, and I just don't know. I just don't know what Bishop's got in the tank. Alright, let's get in as soon as we're ready. Didn't stop, I fucked it up, god damn it. Alright, does he get a good fire move? I mean, Jam, I don't see Bishop surviving even 2 flamethrowers. And I don't know if Bishop's got enough to do anything back. Salazzle also monstrously fast. Slept on how fast Salazzle is. I do think that Poppy is, Jess, sorry, is right in what she said. What if Bishop Terras? Maybe we should have allowed Terra for this, but we said no Terra, so. Let's see what we can do. Oh, God, okay. Wait, hang on. Possibly a devious play there. Maddie expecting to live the first flamethrower. Going for a stronger move, turn 1. Do we have Sucker Punch? That's the question. Do we have Sucker Punch or Bullet Punch or anything in the back? Oh, no! We don't have Sucker Punch! We don't have Sucker Punch, oh no! What's that plays me to the Seed RNG? If that's what you want to call it, man. My money! Oh no! Oh no! Slapped is the winner. Big payday for my Nama Jam. Holy moly. Alright, well, unfortunately, that is going to be game 2. It's going to be game 2 done. 4 slap, sorry. I instinctively picking Maddie there, but 4 slap coming out on top. Yeah, see, don't worry, I should have done a loser's bracket. Everyone said no, and I warned you this was going to be insanely quick as soon as we started, but everyone said no. Okay. Is it too late, Samuel? We only have 2 losers so far. Revote? Okay, but Rebirth is busy in an hour. Which I don't know if that should be a factor, really. We can do fuck it, fuck losers, but we can do losers. What does everyone think? What does everyone think? I need everyone's opinion right now if we're doing losers or not. I want losers. I would like to play more than once, yeah. Okay. Give me a... Can I add a losers bracket? I can't make a new one. Oh my god. Oh my god, why is my name Super Sam Daham? I guess it's my second account. Double elimination. Yeah. No. Save. Put my name. Good. Game. Pokemon. No, I'm not adding a cash prize. Okay, save and continue. Oh, for fuck's sake. I got it. Fucking participants. Add. What? No. Bulk add. Jam. Arrows. Jess. Maddie. Valk. 4 slapped. Rebirth. Bulk add participants. How do I start? How do I... Standings. No. No. Bracket. Bracket, okay. So what did we do? We did Arrows versus Valk. We did Maddie versus 4 slapped. We did Jam versus Guys. And then we did start the tournament. Okay, wait, hang on. Valk 1, submit scores. 4 slapped 1, submit scores. That's fucked up. That's really fucked up, Maddie, unfortunately. But okay, sure, whatever, works for me. Here we go. Let's get this ball rolling, though, because I don't want to be here all night. Let's speed this shit up. You know what? Fuck sending me what Pokemon you're bringing. Just bring them. It actually doesn't even make a difference if you send it to me. Let's just do it. Alright, so just challenge one another whenever you're ready. Yeah, we did 4 slapped, and there was another logo, which I'll send you later if we ever did a second one, which is very cool. Okay, let's get into game 1 as soon as we can, guys. Why does this take so long? It's Critty Cat! You're fighting you! Cheat, put it in chat! It's in chat! It's in the chat! It's you! It's... They're still not in a match! I fucking hate Gargnackle. Gargle on my knackle. And I'm really glad this is about to get absolutely battered by Crawdaunt. Fucking Gargnackle. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, it lived. Why are you setting up Curse? There's no way you expected to get a second turn. Never mind a third turn. What is... I just can't believe it, guys. But what if Aga? And then I guess, sure. Let's go to game 2. Let's go straight in. Let's go straight into game 2. Never change, Jam. No, he can change. Alright, we're going. We're going. Oh, God. Okay. Big Mama is here. I cannot believe Slacking was a Pokemon that was chosen. Oh my god. Oh my god. I cannot believe that Giga Impact missed and then he got burnt. It's just no fucking way. Oh my god. Oh, they're already in. They're already in. Oh, fucking hell. Oh. Alright. Tournament life on the line. Well, actually, no, we got losers now. But winners life already on the line for mine now is Jam. Possibly the first 3-0. I can't believe why do you use Ice Beam? Oh no. Does Porygon only have Ice Beam? Oh, for fuck's sake. I think depending who you ask, Jam, I think a lot of people might like that sequence. Oh, well done, Jess. All right, let's what should we do? Should we stay in winners? I think we stay in winners. Yeah, I don't want to see these losers for a while. So okay, we'll do Rebirth versus Valk. Rebirth versus Valk. 10% miss into 30% burn. Yeah, that is what happened. You're right. Like, you're spot on. That is exactly what happened. Oh, let's go for team preview. Oh, it didn't work. Let's go for team preview. Rebirth, just anything goes, please. Yeah, Crocodile. Oh, a few SuperDraftTheLeague legends here with Crocodile and Latios, but Let's just see if we're in game 1. You don't need to send me the Pokemon you're using, guys. Just get in as soon as possible. Okay, we're in. Perfect. That was quick, guys. That was quick. Okay, terrible day to be an Ice-type horse. Terrible day to be an Ice-type horse, I can't lie. I don't know if there's anything that can be done about this. No, I didn't think so. I did not think so. That was quick. Okay. Bulky boy, not bulky enough. I blinked. When does the first match start? Any second now. Any second now it starts. I'm not over it. Jam, I'm sure that Slacking will have plenty of time. That turn 1 happened 3 in 100 times. Alright, big knockoff. Solar Beam. Oh, fucking hell. Wait, what did we knock? Power Herb got knocked off. Oh, no. Oh, no. That was actually kind of baller, the Solar Beam. Oh. But the knockoff getting rid of the Power Herb is absolutely diabolical. A lot of info learned there, though, should you come up against either of these opponents later down the line. But Valk, winner's life is on the line already. So Valk used Solar Beam, which is a move that takes 2 turns to charge. But there's an item called Power Herb, which makes 2 turn moves charge in 1 turn. And Solar Beam would have probably hit and killed Crocodile. But Crocodile used Knockoff, and it went first, which meant that it knocked off the Power Herb, meaning that Solar Beam didn't happen in 1 turn, and Valk was sit there not able to do anything. But here we go. Okay. That's the wrong screen. Here we go. This is maybe looking rough. I mean, I think both... Oh my god, the Photosynthesis special attack boost. I mean, I think Latios is going to go first, but I don't think whatever Latios does is going to be enough. Raging Ryan! Oh, never mind! Never mind! Raging Ryan is dead in 1 hit! Holy Draco Meteor, never mind. Never mind. Fucking Latios proving why it's the king of OU. Holy moly. Is that what's happening? God is real? No, I think I know what you're going to say. What's happening? I think I know what you're going to say. But say it. I don't want to say it because if it's not true, I'll be sad. Oh. Oh, that's even... Okay, that's better than what I thought. I thought you were going to say My Dress Up Darling Season 3. But Krill being close to plat is even better. Hate that guy. All right, here we go. Ooh. Now this is a Pokemon I fuck with. Rhyhorn. What devious plans does Rhyhorn have? Not a terrible matchup for him. Presumably Eviolite, right? Bad Dragon. Valk. What the fuck, man? Why is it called Bad Dragon? Dragon Pulse, not doing over a lot, but Earthquake gonna hit back. Oh! Does he not have stamina? Oh my god, he doesn't get stamina until he evolves? That's so rough. Yeah, that's not gonna be enough. That's going to be a quick dub for Rhyhorn and an even quicker dub for Deirdre Birth. Holy moly. I've heard of that. Yeah, I bet you have, Force Lab, you little freak. What have we got now? Okay, wait. Ah, okay. Rhydon? Yeah, I don't know. Was I saying Rhyhorn? Am I stupid? Well, that is unfortunate. Rebirth showing once again that he's built a lot of devious pocket monsters that cover a lot of contingencies. But here we go. Okay, so we're going now to, Full Slapped versus Jess. Full Slapped, dare we say, sneaking through round 1 of winners to get to where he stands today. But could this be question marks? Full Slap, I cannot emphasize how useless your Sylveon is. Alright, Full Slap has been sent the challenge. I don't know who we're going to see game 1, but I'm excited to find out. Oh, fuck. I pressed the wrong button again. Here we go! Bet? Oh, shit. Good job, Jam. I can't bet. What the fuck? Okay, my low ticket is genuinely so fucked in this. Like, I know it had a great round last time we saw it with the burn. But yeah. Oh, okay. Only doing half. Does Butterbean have anything it can do here to maybe withstand a hit? So we're just going to go for the Dark Pulse, hope for a low roll. Oh! Considering the matchup, though, went quite a bit better than I thought it would. Why does it have Flame Orb? I don't know. I noticed that in your game, and I thought that I was missing something, but I'm glad someone asked. What does Marvel Scale do? I thought Marvel Scale was just like multi-scale. Alright, let's get game 2 going. Oh, wow. That is broken as fuck. Oh, God alive. Terrible day to be Full Slapped. What is this? What is this? What is Typhlosion possibly? Wait, Full Slapped, it could be time to whip out your hidden technique. Your secret technique, it might be time. Confuse Ray. Why do we have Confuse Ray? But who knows? Maybe it could save us here. We have to land a couple of hits on this Crawdon, but this just I can't believe Confuse Ray's here, but I think Full Slapped, under the circumstances, that was like the one time that Confuse Ray might have needed to be clicked, and I'm glad that it was. Alright, but winner's life on the line for Full Slapped here. Gamer time. Knifemare versus Kardashian. Full Slap getting read like a fucking book right now. Every Pokemon the Full Slap is bringing, Jess just has the answer. Is there anything Kardashian can do here? I just don't think there is. What did we see last time? We saw Make It Rain. We saw It Doesn't Matter What We Saw. It does not matter what we saw. Doesn't matter what we saw, guys. Devastating performance from Philip there. Showing that there's a world. There is a world, but we're not living in it. We're not living in that world. So what should we do next then? Maddie and Jam, you want to go? Hey, alright. Okay, let's do Maddie and Jam then. Sounds good to me. Alright, after this match, we have Force Slapped versus Arrows, and the winner of this will go on to fight Valk. But after this one, I'm gonna get a drink. I really hurt my throat at the start of the stream. Hold on with the Kardashian because that matchup was ass. Alright. Jam Maddie, as soon as we're ready, let's just get straight into it. We are steamrolling through this, and we might be done in time for Rebirth to go do what he needs to do. I just don't understand why it takes so long to get into a game. What do we mean? You have to choose one Pokemon. Guys, I'm begging. What are we waiting for? My teams aren't labeled. It doesn't matter if they're labeled. You're doing anything goes. You've played a game before. How could they have worked before but not now? What do you mean? But it shows you them on. It shows you them on. They shows you them on. When you look, it shows you them on. Oh, fucking hell. Gastrodon. Did we see Gastrodon last time? I don't think we did. Let's see what he can do. I think this is a pretty neutral matchup, all things considered. A few possible options. I believe we saw Skill Swap from Meloetta last time, right? Because we took Good as Gold. No, that was Metronome. That was Metronome. Clear Smog. Does that give it... Oh, no setting up today, Miku from Fortnite. Echoed Voice, not going to do an awful lot. And Miracold's going to send that straight back. Holy moly. Wait, Gastrodon, kind of a demon here. If I was mad... Oh, wait, Echoed Voice gets stronger every time, but that means so does Miracold. Oh! Great Game 1. Game 1 for Gam. Great Game 1 for Gam there, considering how he did last time. I'm sad that we didn't see a Metronome from Meloetta, but I don't know... I don't know how Echoed Voice works, if you have to keep clicking it. And obviously it gets stronger each time, but I don't know if you have to keep clicking it, if you're like locked in like rollout. But that was unfortunate with the Miracourt. Holy moly. Miracourt Gastrodon, that is something to watch out for. Alright, here we go. Oh, is it not fucking... Okay. Oh no, oh no. Slacking here again, but Slacking can't can't click Giga Impact this time. So what else can he do? He's got Earthquake. Oh, and Miguel going for another substitute and not being able to get it off. Miguel is having a terrible day. I was gonna say it could be possible if Miguel can maybe get the kill in a turn or two, which we might have been able to. Do we have Protect? Anything like that, anything to not get hit this turn, and we don't. And Big Mama. Oh, what looked like a bad day for Big Mama turned out to be a bad day for Miguel, but from what I've seen, every day is a bad day for Miguel. Also, Maddie's character just changed. That was weird. Poor Miguel, man. Yes, a much better performance from Jam here. 2-0 currently. Hopefully Maddie hasn't trapped herself in a corner this time like she did with Bishop into Force Slap to 2 fire types. let's see what we've got. Oh, okay. I think we've got here a good read from Jam. I think Jam was predicting that we'd be seeing Iron Valiant and his Braviary. But I wouldn't say it's over yet because Iron Valiant's a strong fucking Pikachu. I don't know how fast it is. It's faster. What can we do? Can we get rid of this Braviary before it gets rid of us? I fucking hope so. Oh, we're going for a Calm Mind. Body Slam doing over half though. But does the Moonblast kill? It doesn't even kill after a fucking Calm Mind. Game, set, and match. To my name is Jam. Holy moly. Oh, things you hate to see. Things you hate to see. It is nice to know that the Big Mama has more in the back. Well, Big Mama's got a whole lot in the back. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's going to be game, set, and match. No RNG. Yeah, that's a good point. Is that the deciding factor? I guess maybe. I guess maybe. Commiserations, Maddie, but congratulations, Jam. God, this format is a fucking disaster. Alright, so I'm gonna go and get a drink. Being slow? No. No. So here's the team preview. 4 slapped arrows. Take a little bit of time to think because I've got to go and get a drink because I'm in hell. I'll be back in a sec. What type is dog and a dragon? A dinosaur. Alright, well. Arrows 4 slap. As soon as you're ready, let me know. Okay, thank you, Arrows. Yeah, going forward, you don't have to tell me everything you've got. I also got some sweeties because my throat hurts and sweeties make me happy. We're in? Oh, fuck. Here we go. Uh-oh. Ryu from the streets is here. Did Force Lap pay enough attention to realize what Ryu from the streets does? Uh-oh. This is, yeah. I struggle to believe that was our best option into a fighting type of all Pokemon. Arrow's not understanding how Endure works, so maybe doing a bit. Oh, I did say watch this. It might be Giga Brain, it might be, but it's not. Yeah. Rebirth, that's what I thought. Force Lap actually could have won that. Yeah. He could have won, but unfortunately, he just clicked Dark Pulse again. Maybe his choice, I actually don't know. We're in? Okay, here I come. Ooh! Very good matchup for Force Lap here. Let's see if he can actually make the most of it. Yeah, exactly that. This mon has Pixelate. Oh, God. It does, but is Pixelate going to matter here? I don't think it is. In fact, actually, well, it's not going to be a disservice because any of the normal moves wouldn't hit, but a Make It Rain is going to do a big chunk of damage. Shadow Ball for coverage. Balloon popped. Unfortunately, it just comes down to speed here, though, and I think Goldengo's going to take it with another Make It Rain. All right, we're 1-1. Shove your Pixelate up your ass, says Force Lap. Holy moly. Just immunities, right? Never said that. Well, maybe you should. Maybe you should be more confident, not be such a pussy all the time. Alright, 1-1. Your first Pokemon was fucking Hydreigon, man. Hello, Ghost. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Ooh! Another not terrible matchup for Force Lap here. The pure fighting type. Oh, getting the defense boost, that's not going to matter. Pure fighting type Zamazenta into Hisuian Typhlosion. Any fighting type moves can think again. And Zamazenta obviously becomes a fairy type, so usually only has fairy type coverage, which is not really going to do a lot here either. Hopefully Arrows consider that and has some other coverage in the back, otherwise Typhlosion might just run away with this, and I don't really see a way to stop him. Typhlosion would get another document written about him. Oh, Crunch, of course! Oh! Oh. Oh, it does? I thought it was Steel Fairy. I thought they both became Fairy. Well, never mind. Confuse Ray currently 0 for 2 on being useful. And Force Lap's tournament life is on the line. Does he have anything in the tank? He's gone for Salazzle as his last hope. What can Salazzle do to Rip Haxor? Oh. God. Honestly, not a lot Force Lap could have done there. Like, in the individual matchups, I think he played them all as well as he could. It's just Arrow's got the read every time. It's actually so unfortunate the choice specs was on Hydreigon, because if we'd done Dark Pulse, not proc the berry, and then done Draco Meteor, that would have been GG. That would have been Hitmonlee down, Raid Boss felled, but unfortunately not what happened. Force Lapped, I don't want you to feel too bad about this one though. This is like a very, very gimmicky, dare I say, no skill bracket. I actually think in the upcoming ones you're gonna stand a lot more of a chance, but yeah, that's Discord. Force Lap, we learned that in the last stream, Force Lapped. Well, Bark Jam, here we go. Force Lap tried to tell Iris to kill himself, but as we learned last stream, you're not allowed to type kill yourself. Valk should challenge because I'm a chud. Maybe. Not a terrible idea. It's just his name on here, Valk. It's just my his jam. Yeah. Flickering on purpose? I don't know. I think so. It is doing that though. This is just from Wallpaper Engine. I don't know. Yeah, well, Force Lap, unfortunately, you did also agree to there being a loser's bracket. And it has come and bit you in the bum, hasn't it? It has come and bit you in the bum. I think Jam's got some devious sets though. Like, Jam did get fucked, but we then saw him return the fucking. Let's can we fucking get into game, guys? Here we go. Jam, you got 2 battles open, for fuck's sake, man. Okay, here we go. Okay, Porygon cheer. Let's see if Porygon can have a bit of a better performance last time and not be stuck into Ice Beam. Yeah, that Gastro set is devious. Really big fan of that. Die versus Bad Dragon. I think a bad dragon would make me die. Let's see, I don't really remember either of these do Hyper Beam. Oh, Jam getting hit by Miracle. His own deck used against it. I respect it though. I respect that you're against this fucking nightmare and you had to do your biggest move. But yeah. Yeah, that's not gonna fly. Miracle possibly gonna be move with a tournament. Yeah. Alright. Let's get into game 2. Here we go. Uh-oh. Gastrodon is here. Yeah, I imagine that would fuck. If Terra was available, that would have done a lot. But let's see what happens here. So we got Solar Beam on Linkin Park that we saw last time. Oh, Jesus Christ. That is a lose on Mon Select type of angle there. We saw Solar Beam for last time. Obviously, he wasn't able to get Solar Beam off last time. But Jam's possibly most valuable Mon. Down and out. Bye, Gooey. Yeah, bye-bye, Gooey. I really hate to see that. Alright. Possibly Jam's final game. Can he do anything? Gognackle is here. I actually think not a bad matchup for Gognackle. Depending on what Latios can do. Well, Latios got Surf. Oh no. Salt Cure. What item are we on Gognackle? Any healing? Oh, no healing. Oh no, poor Gognackle. Had lead 3 times. Sad. Yeah. Yeah. You got fucked, buddy. You got fucked. Alright, so let's finish off losers then. We've got the run back. Uh-oh. We've got the run back of Arrows versus Valk. I do wonder how Arrows is feeling about that. Considering he wasn't too happy with it last time. Let's get a quick reminder of Arrows' team. Ida, the horse is here. When it's not first game is chilling. You'd say that though, right? But how tournaments usually do work is that don't high seeds go against low seeds early on? Who cares how Arrows is feeling? That's a great question. Yeah, but I'd be 4th seed. Okay. No. Oh, we're already in. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely that we're already in. Haxorus is in hell. Yeah, but that's not necessarily how seeding works, right? Anyway, that's history. Much like this Haxorus is about to be. I think Rip Haxorus is about to live up to his name. Close combat! I did not know Haxorus got close combat. But I think that's just signed his death warrant. The weakness policy. The critical hit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That was brutal. That right there. What about it, Michael? That right there was a kaboom. Yeah, now that was a boom. We can call it the 4-slap bracket. That's not very nice. No, I know you're right, not a boom. A kaboom! Alright, they're in. Uh-oh. Ryu from the streets. Valk saw this one coming. Does Ryu have anything else in his pocket? Because this is not a happy day to be Ryu. Obviously, we could try and... This is a big mind game here, because maybe we stall out the Endeavor, or because maybe we don't go for the Endeavor. Earth Power! Oh, Ryu tanking that! No Solar Beam on deck anymore. But obviously, that probably wouldn't be the move of choice here. Probably be Photon Geyser. Do we go for the Endure now? Do we bait it out again, knowing that we can live? Oh, we can't live. Because Photon Geyser is definitely going to wipe us off the map. So again, it all comes down to mind games. Endure, yeah, that is Eros' only option here. He does have to go for Endure. Bada bing, bada boom. Can Reversal get the kill? Because he will be going first. Oh, unfortunate, the resisted Reversal. Another crit on 1 health just for the fucking salt in the wound. Valk hitting back-to-back kabooms. Oh no. That's unfortunate. So obviously Reversal does damage based on how much damage is dealt to it. So chipping away before actually... Because I think, unfortunately, you're gonna be taking a Reversal in this matchup, especially with this fuck-ass berry that Eros invented. So it's just playing around, making that do as little damage as possible. But Eros now in his tournament match. Haxorus and Hitmonlee down. It comes down to Zamazenta, Sylveon with Pixelate and fucking Flygon. Will they be enough? I mean, none of them appreciate the matchup against Latios. Actually, Sylveon... we'll see. We'll see what happens. Eros and Valk both taking a bit of time to consider. He did just fucking invent a berry. Bro, that thing that I've never, in my 27 years, 24 of which I've played Pokemon, I've never heard of that berry. Tom said, how are we looking? Be home in 30 minutes? I'm going to ask Tom. Has he ever heard of this berry? Are they in? Oh, they're in, my bad. Here we go. Oh, okay. I think quite... This is possibly the best matchup Eros could have hoped for here. I think Valk was maybe predicting the Sylveon, so really good of Eros not to bring it here. But what can Woofer do? A close combat? Oh, that's what Woofer can do. That's just gone. That's just gone. Holy moly. Fucking goodbye, Duraludon. Tom has, in fact, heard of the Custap Berry. Jesus Christ, man. What a fucking disaster. Alright, Eros. 2 more. All comes down to Flygon and Sylveon, and I'll say it. Flygon is in hell. Yeah, Eros identifying the Flygon is definitely in hell. But Sylveon, not too sad to be your Snarl. Ooh, nice play. Arrow's not even going for Hyper Beam, knowing that it's not going to be needed here. I think that sealed it. I think Valk was hoping for the Hyper Beam, and looking at that damage, Hyper Beam, even after a Snarl, definitely would have got the kill. Are we going to end it with Hyper Beam? I think we are. Oh, Hyper Voice. No, no Hyper Beam. Oh, I wanted to see Hyper Beam. Okay, well, there's no point hiding anymore. It is time for Flygon versus Latios. Flygon, somewhat of a joke when it comes to pseudo-legendaries. Is it even a pseudo-legendary? I don't know. Flydon, these nuts. Oh god. Flydon, I'm praying for you. First impression, big damage, but it's not ever in a million years gonna live a Draco Meteor. We just let Flygons be Flygons, says PR Val. Almost clutched, almost clutched. Almost brought it back, but yeah. Unfortunately, Arrows, Flygon is a dog shit Pokemon. So you hate to see that happen, but let's go to the bracket. Let's sort this out. We'll put Valk through. Congratulations, Valk. Yeah, guys, we're almost done. We are going to be wrapping up here soon. Right now, though, we got Rebirth versus Jess. Let me... Oh, I'm actually doing it on stream again. I didn't need to do that. Guys, you're seeing behind the scenes here. My bad. That's wrong. That's not Jess's team. No, I clicked the wrong team. Guys, there is so much shit here to move. And it's really upsetting me. Ah! There! You go there! This goes here. That goes there. Perfect. Yeah, Crocodile is a big Deirdre Birth icon. And I'll be honest, he's kind of rubbing his hands here. I think he absolutely manhandles Skeledirge, he manhandles Ceruledge. I don't think he cares about Flygon. I say that Crawdont, though, and Milotic do give him a bit of trouble. Nobody took an Intimidate Mon. I was expecting a lot of Intimidate, which is why if I was going to be in this, I would have been looking for Pokemon with Defiant. My Braviary is Defiant? Oh, I see. Yeah, that's rough, buddy. Alright, we're in. Alright. Two terrible. Arrow's Dog versus Rex Rhydon. Shiny Flygon. Pretty nice shiny. Big fan. Don't really remember either of these do, but if I was to guess, I'd say this isn't ideal for Mr. Rex Rhydon over here. You're gonna send him a fucking Dragon Dance. The Stone Edge is gonna miss. That is maybe gonna be game losing. Earthquake not gonna be enough. How much would Stone Edge have done? Oh, it wouldn't have been enough anyway. Of course, there's always the higher chance of a crit with Stone Edge. But that is what we would have been hoping for. So game one goes to Critty Cat Jess Poopy Peep Pete Fart Shitty Sharty Arrow's Dog. Huge Dubsky. Alright. Rebirth, though. Nah, you know, has been backed into a corner a few times, like, you know, by Squirrel Boy, the objectively better player who battered Rebirth in SuperDraftTheLeague with a stellar performance, because, as I said, objectively better player. But if there's someone I would never count out, it would in fact be Rebirth. Here we go. Skeledirge versus Rye Cow. Salty Killer. Uh-oh. Are we a Salty Killer because of what happened to Big Mama? I don't know. John Nunneck. Oh, John Nunneck gets scald? That's fucking disgusting. Torch Song. Oh, would have had to get another one, especially with the throat spray. I could do with some fucking throat spray right now. But yeah, Salty Killer is down and we are 1-1. Not a good look there for Salty Killer. The family of Necks, John Necks, and his entire bloodline dominating every single format they find themselves in. I was watching Wolfie's first VOD of Champions yesterday, and he was actually trying to run a Mega Drampa team, which is the team I want to use the most. Well, after Scovillain. I showed Tom the power of Scovillain yesterday, and I got a quote from Tom. I quote, "Maybe there's actually some potential with Scovillain." He said that. He said that with his words. But Mega Drampa has been a bit of a fucking disaster. But I saw, well, I'll tell you what I saw after this match. Because here we go. Oh, no. Rizzy Don Don rubbing his filthy, filthy hands here. You actually didn't full slap. You beat Maddie round 1. Otherwise, Jess here wouldn't still be in winners. Yeah, there's nothing to say about that. Quad effective Aqua Jet from a Crodont. Goddamn. But yeah, Wolfie was running a Mega Drampa team. And he was doing Mega Drampa Alakazam lead. And you set up screens on Alakazam, or whichever screen is better. And then you use the move Speed Swap onto your calm-minded Drampa. And that thing was doing bits. Yeah. Alright. Rebirth may be on his way to losers here. A very good performance from Jess. Are we going to see Rebirth's iconic Pokemon in the back? Crocodile. Could be time, but obviously if he's against my Lotec, bit of a disaster. It's all about the mind games. Who are we going to see? I don't mind them taking a little longer to choose here because this is important. And we are in though. Alright, Cerulege versus John Longest Neck or Raging Ryan. Must be a distant relative. Yeah, possibly the most optimal matchup here. You know, Flygon may have looked good on paper, but obviously as we've learned. Oh, Flygon's gone. We can't use Flygon. Setting up a Swords Dance, and we're hoping that we're not going to die in one hit. Ancient Power. The boost. No shit, no boost. Can a Bitter Blade 1? Oh, Thunderclap. Oh, get your fucking bitch ass out of here. Holy moly. Thunderclap. I forgot about Thunderclap, but we are now going to Game 5. And, Crocodile? I'm gonna have to see a miracle from you here, buddy. Oh, fuck it. We're in. They go. Is there anything Crocodile can do here? Obviously, my Lotec gonna get buff defenses after a turn from that Flame Orb. My Lotec is actually such a great pull from Poppy. Jess, what tier is my Lotec? PU! My Lotec's the lowest tier that Jess has. This thing's a fucking monster. Skitter Smack? We are just making up moves. We are literally making up moves. Not gonna matter though, unless it's anything. Do we have a big move in the back maybe? Oh, we don't. We're stuck into Skitter Smack. Lovely tech there, lowering the special attack, but it's just not enough. And Jess moves on to Grand Finals. first use of Skitter Smack ever. There are so many things in this tournament that I've seen today that have just been made up. Like, I'm sorry, but Skitter Smack and whatever Berry Arrows had are not real things in Pokemon. I've played Pokemon, I know these things. But here we go, losers finals. The finals of all the losers. Bro, what is Skitter Smack? It's not even a matter of, oh, I can't believe it has that. What is Skitter Smack? That's not a move. But if I had to guess, it looks like it goes first and lowers special attack. Or maybe not goes first, but it lowers special attack. Alright. We have seen this matchup before, and Rebirth did win. Why would you have or use this? I mean, it could have been big there, but unfortunately my Lortic is just too tanky after the burn. Alright, here we go. Ooh, leading with Rhydon again. Okay, we've seen this Latios a few times and everyone fears it. It's done a lot of damage. I don't think Latios has dropped a game. And it's not going to start now because Surf for coverage is just going to Rhydon having a terrible time. Good golly gracious goodness me. Just stat checks. Latios is a demon for sure. If bad things don't happen, well, bad things did happen to Big Mama. Very bad things. Alright, here we go. Okay. A reasonable matchup. Of course, we know that we're Power Herb Solar Beam. But I don't think that or Photon Geyser are going to be enough to one-shot Arcanine here. And Arcanine is very nippy. And Head Smash! Holy fuck! Guys, there was a Necrozma there just now. If anyone remembers. Not there anymore. 1-1, holy shit, yeah. Hope you're paying close attention to these sets, Jess, because whoever wins this is coming for you. Oh, I am? Okay, good. Are you going to buy Wolfie Glick's £40 notebook to help take your competitive notes? I'm kind of tempted to see what it actually is, but we'll see. Alright, John Nonek versus Agnes Tachyon. Holy moly. Aurasphere, holy moly, John Nonek getting on roof, but we don't remember that the weakness policy's on deck! We don't remember! I didn't remember either! But that's definitely gone back to biting the ass there. I don't know if high horsepower would have killed, but rocking weakness policy. That's enough to do it. Wait, is that GG? No, that's not GG. There's one more. It's 2-1 right now. Weakness policy is so good on that horse because it's so fucking tanky. Okay, well, We have John Longersneck versus Smile Shake the Crocodile. Not going to be able to thunderclap his way out of this one. And he's not going to appreciate a big earthquake. But it's not going to be enough. The next one will be, though. But is Draco Meteor going to be enough? It's not! Crocodile hangs on by the hair of his chinny chin. And he's going to fire back an earthquake, presumably. Yeah. John Longersneck letting down his brethrens. It is now 2-2. So that means we're about to see what? We're about to see another John Longersneck versus Duraludon. Oh. I don't know if Duraludon's got it in him. I don't know if Duraludon's got it in him. We're going to have to find out. Maybe if he was his big bridge brother. But I just don't know. Raging Ryan, distant cousin of John Longersneck. He's going to fire off the biggest Draco Meteor of his life. And Bad Dragon, it's going to miss. Bad Dragon goes for Miracle. Oh no. It misses again. Oh, we go for Miracle again. The double miss into the double Miracle. Taunt. Miracle is now offline. Holy moly. What does Bad Dragon have to deal with this? It lives. Miracle would have been huge. What? GG? Yeah, actually GG's. Holy moly. Yeah, guys, I think that's just a lack of understanding from us in chat. I thought that would have stopped Miracle as well. But I was going to say, I think Rebirth just taunted for the funnies. Holy moly, the double Draco Meteor miss is crazy. That is fucking crazy. Oh my god. Well, with that means we're going to finals. That means Valk is through. Valk on the losers bracket run of his life has clawed his way back to grand finals. Holy moly. I'm curious if that's a roll. I think it must have been. I think that must be a roll. Yo, Sammy Sam, what's going up? Show me the teams. Yeah, give me a sec. Okay, so here are the teams. I keep thinking I forgot one of Valk's, but fucking Necrozma just blends into the fucking background. I should maybe put an outline on all these Pokemon, but I literally just downloaded the renders from... I downloaded every single Pokemon home render. Yeah, Pikachu could be Hugio, maybe Turtwig. Regigigas also down the bottom left. Would you enter the Regigigas building? I wouldn't. Oh, Rebirth, I've got it. I can send it to you. It's max HP, 96 special defense, modest. It's PR Valkyrie TTV, Jess. 96 special defense, Rebirth, max HP with Eviolite. Jess, this is the name. Oh yeah, there you go. Alright, grand finals. There is a bracket reset in effect here. So Valk's gonna have to win twice. Let's see what we can do. It all comes down to this absolute joke of a format, but I think it's been fun. Oh, 20% chance? That's rough. Alright, here we go. Flygon making it... Why is this thing still here? But this does lead open quite an interesting situation. Do we predict the Draco Meteor and then Miracle? Or what if we Earthquake? Was it Earth Power? An interesting situation for Bad Dragon to be in here. But Bad Dragons do often find themselves in quite strange situations. Rebirth, yeah, thank you. Sorry that we started a bit late, but thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll message you any details if we talk about anything for next week, but thank you, Rebirth. Dragon Dance, did we predict the Mirror Court? Oh, we did, but Valk said, fuck you, I'll take you down on my own terms. Dragon Pulse, holy fuck, Duraludon is crazy. I cannot believe they gave this thing an evolution and now it can run fucking Eviolite, by the way. Alright, rough game one. I mean, that was just a mind game. Am I going to use a special attack? Am I going to use a physical attack? And Valk said, nah, you're not going to drop a Draco on me. I'll take you out. Bang! Flygon getting one shot, though, by Dragon Pulse. What a piece of shit. What a piece of shit Pokemon. We can talk about the sets when we're done, even though I do have to shoot pretty quick after we're done. Oh god, we can talk about the sets quickly. There's one thing that people have been saying. I'm not going to say about what Pokemon or who, but there's one thing that people keep saying that's just not true. Okay. Sarah-Ledge versus Linkin Park. Bit of a scary matchup here. Going for the Sword Dance. Always going for the Sword. Meteor Beam! Uh-oh! But we're Focus Sash. I guess that makes sense if we're starting up like that. Yeah, I assume there was a Meteor Beam in the back as well. We never got to see everything Linkin Park had to offer. Of course, Solar Beam for Power Herb, but Meteor Beam just as well. Uh-oh. Just down. Wait, I'm faster? Yeah, but 2 wouldn't have killed. 2 wouldn't have killed, I don't think. Back against the wall, though. 1 game for Valk to get the reset. And then all 5 Pokemon are back on the table. Or can Jess turn this around? Oh, I'm fucking panicking now, lads. The nerves possibly getting Jess here. Fucking goddammit. Alright. Here we go. Game 3. Arguably the 2 biggest monsters from both teams on the field here. Thunderbolt on fucking... Oh, God. Oh, my God. We got the freeze. I don't know if that matters, though, because we know that Thunderbolt isn't going to kill now because of our ability. Yep. And we've got Recover on deck. There was no way, freeze or not, that... Well... Other than a crit, the Valk was winning that. That is luck jam, but take the freeze out of the equation because we've got Recover. Actually, nothing that Latios could have done there except for get a crit. So 2-1. But I think both of the biggest threats may be down. On both teams, perhaps. 2-1. Yeah, but you just recover, and then because of the burn, Thunderbolt already did less than half, so it's gonna do half of that again. From then on, so recover, and then we can just Ice Beam it to death, right? I think because of the ability, that's why it's got Flame Orb. When it's burnt to get, that's the point, yeah. Oh, it's only physical defense. I thought it was both. Oh, yeah, that's lucky as fuck then. Never mind. Oh, get fucked. All right, here we go. Skelly Dirge Raging Bolt. I think Skeledirge is terrified. This could actually be the end of the tournament. Oh, no, it's not. This could be for the reset. Snarl. Oh, I don't know if Snarl was the right play because was Slack off? No. We Torch Song there surely and get +1 at least. I guess not that it matters because we're already down to +2. But yeah, this is looking like it's going to be a bracket reset unless there's anything Skeletor's going to do. Uh-oh. The Miss Will-O-Wisp. Not a terrible choice, but can we heal? Oh, we can. We've got Slack Off. Oh, wait. Hang on. This just got interesting. Torch Song. Back to neutral. Oh, God. Slack Off heals us half. Unless we've got something huge in the back from Mr. Longest Neck. This could be the stall. We need to get lower. We need to get lower and we hit a Draco Meteor, but we're just going to slack off again and we're back to full Hex. Hex on board. Burn Hex. That is fucking devious. Draco Meteor. Yep, there it is. I knew we were holding on to it. But that means bracket reset. So what that means, guys, is that we're back to the beginning. All 5 Pokemon are back in play from both players. All 5 Pokemon are back in play. Do we understand? No, shut up. That's why you're out. Valk, Jess, we both understand, yeah? We both agree? Oh, fuck, we're going, we're in. Take that as a fucking yes. Oh, damn it. Shut up. Okay. Hopefully by now, we've locked onto what this host does. Not that I think Groudon has a way to activate it, but this seems like a pretty stalemate of a matchup. Liquidation gonna do crazy damage. Oh, never mind, the horse gets close combat. I did not know that fucking thing got close combat. I guess it needs it, my bad. Alright, 1-0 to Valk. I'm traumatized. Yeah, that horse. Horse is something else. Oh, we're here again, the 2 top dogs. Let's see what happens this time if we don't get a freeze. God damn, yeah, that's gonna be it. Oh, we live though. Enemy, do we recover? But burn, yeah, that's gonna cause us a problem. Oh God. Uh-oh. The rolls, yeah, really different rolls than last time. Holy moly. 2-0. Valk about to win on the bracket reset. Jess has to pull whatever she has out in the back out, and she has to do it now. Alright. Here we go. Uh-oh, another familiar matchup. The Crozma versus Ceruledge. I think it was close last time, but Ceruledge, can it do it? Going for a Swords Dance again. Meteor Beam gonna take us down to our focus. Oh my God! The mace. We went for Poltergeist. Why would we do that? We just saw the Meteor Herb get used. No, we just saw the Power Herb get used. Why would we do that? We could have won. We could have won. No, and the misplay. That's gonna call Jess her tournament life, and that means the winner of Super Draft the League Week 2 Battle Revolution Water Colosseum is PR Valkyrie. Oh my God. That is heartbreaking. Heartbreak. Something heart. Oh, you just hate to see it. Valk. Congratulations. Oh my god, guys. Completely off topic, but Pepe's don't deliver to my house anymore. Yeah. Congratulations to Valk for a big dubski. The losers bracket run of all times. That's so fucked up. Yeah, I know. But just to solidify it, let's put the submit scores. I mean, look, Jess, nothing to scoff at. You made it all the way through. You beat Jam. You beat Force Slap. You beat Rebirth. But Valk, it's definitely just me. So the thing is, Jam, right? I actually fucking think it is. Because I'm literally on the curb of like the fucking inch of their fucking delivery radius. So I guarantee they were just like, this fucking guy keeps ordering and he's so fucking far away. Fuck this. And they just cut me off. Anyway. Yeah. Even with the losers bracket, that only took 2 hours, and we didn't really start until about halfway. So I mean, maybe even less than 2 hours. But congratulations, Valk! Yeah, if everyone supports their set, you were right though. In what? Well, Jam, you predicted what I meant. That Latios was in fact not choice specs. Latios was in fact choice scarf. Go faster than everyone. And one punch them all. That damage is crazy. It's fucking nuts. But yeah. GG's. Latios damage hurts. Latios damage really does hurt. I'm gonna have to dip though because I need to eat. But yeah, I just want to clarify as well. At the end of last week, we said that there was like a special thing that was going to happen at the end of that week that we do at the start of this week. What that is that there's supposed to be a Colosseum boss at the end of every week that the winner of the tournament battles. And the Colosseum boss has a higher chance to win, like they have an advantage. We didn't do that last week. We're not going to be able to do it this week because we just haven't got it set up. And I don't want to do that when Tom isn't here because that's Tom's like whole child. Like Tom came up with that idea. So what we'll do is that before the last week, we'll do all the Colosseum bosses. Now, if you are a Colosseum boss for week 1, you've been notified already. You know who you are. Yeah, we'll do a boss rush week, exactly. So the Colosseum boss for week 1, you know who you are. You don't have to say though. You can if you want, but you don't have to say. The Colosseum boss for week 2, I will message you after this. I don't exactly know what your advantage is yet, because Tom has, like I said, it's all Tom's idea. But I'll let you know who it is. And yeah, that's going to be it for me. Thank you so much. As for what we're doing next, though, actually, I will say that the one we're going to do next, let me just get the right name. We've got Neon Colosseum, where you both bring a team of 6 VGC, and then your teams get randomized on a wheel for a set. And then we've got Magma Colosseum, where it's a 1v1 stall. So we're going to stall on that one, I think. And Magma Colosseum is going to be last. And next week, probably, is going to be Neon Colosseum. So Neon Colosseum. Both teams bring a team of 6. In the VGC format. I need to check what VGC format, actually, because we're technically in a new one. So hold on that. But yeah, congratulations, Valk. Again, I'll speak with Tom and I'll post everything in the chat about what's coming up next. I am gonna I'm gonna raid Wake Up Sunny. And I want everyone just call Krill a bitch. Like, both teams get randomized. You both bring you both bring 6 Pokemon. Everyone brings 6 Pokemon to the tournament, and then at the start of every match, both teams go into a wheel, and both players will get a team of 6 from the 12 Pokemon put on the wheel. Do you have to raid Sunny? No. You're right. You're right. I don't. I won't. Yeah. Somebody asked what Valk wins. Nothing, but there is a prize for the highest placing overall, and Valk has now got a higher chance to win that. But anyway, yeah, nobody gets anything. I'm not ready to Wake Up Sunny. That's actually really good fun. I'm gonna go down.
Bye-bye. Have a beautiful time.
I wanted to raid flats. Raid bows? I'm not gonna raid bows. Who the fuck can I raid? I was gonna raid fucking flats. That's why I turned off the sunny raid. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Oh fuck. No fucking Jesus.